Hey, can you eat hippo?
Can you eat hippo?
Are hippos edible?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, obviously, I guess you can eat it. But
Every
do people
animal.
eat? Do people eat hippos? Is there
Probably
a
the
dish?
thigh meat, I would guess, if they would.
Thigh meat?
Ooh, the thigh.
If
of
I'm eating a hippo,
sounds
I'm going straight for the. I think I'm gonna go for the back rib.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna be a good part. Man,
Do,
hippo.
do people eat hippo?
I wouldn't even try it. They got big ass mouths, bro.
Do people eat giraffes?
Do they? No.
Oh, it's
Fake news.
illegal. Don't
Yeah,
do it,
duh.
doggy. Okay, can you eat giraffe?
What's the sentence for eating hippo though? And how'd they find out?
Probably fucking cut your nuts off.
Ooh, no reproduction.
Ooh,
of the hippo?
people do eat giraffe meat. All right, we gotta go find giraffe burgers. Ooh, zebra burgers too. They got zebra steak, nigga.
I wonder that
You
shit
definitely get
taller.
some jerk giraffe. You know what I mean? Get some good barbecue giraffe.
They say, oh no, some believe. Yeah, might not be true, but
Some
giraffe bone marrow could cure AIDS. Ooh. Keep a little bottle of that in the back, baby.
That's what Magic
Good.
Johnson was doing, huh?
Mm-hmm. He had a giraffe farm.
Exposed.
All right, let's kick this thing off, man.
That shit sound good. I ain't gonna lie. All right, yo, focus. Ready? We in the mix.
Barbecue giraffe and shit.
Yeah, let me know if anybody got family with
You
the
got plug?
yeah, let me know some.
Some of that bone marrow. Oh, man.
All the good shit. Hell yeah.
You set him off. This.
Yeah, I'm just fantasizing now. Life. It's better. It's better when you get up out of here. Oh my God. I can't wait to use my visa or my passport, whatever it's called. All right, man. I'm ready.
Talking about passports and visas and shit.
Yeah. The
What's
good
up?
stuff.
What's up, folks? Panama Steve right here in Pacific Vibe Studios. And today we have the one and only Yonex Jones and the homeboy Carr.
Thanks for having us, man.
Oh, man. Pleasure's all mine, man. Welcome on in, gentlemen.
I'm excited, man. Thank you. It's a good day.
Hell yeah.
It's a good day.
Yeah, man. You know, for those that don't know, these gentlemen right here, they're all around San Jose. You know, they're known for their box trucks, the tank shit.
Box truck mafia.
Right?
Box truck mafia.
They're known for all kinds of, you know what I mean? Y'all, two big props on being influencers, you know what I mean? And really having a big following and a big, you know, movement going on right here in San Jose. Y'all been keeping it lit for, shit, I want to say about 10 years now or something like that.
Yeah, I've been working hard, working real hard, just keeping it lit, you know, tank shit. Gotta keep the city lit. You know, a bunch of dope shit coming out the tank, and we just want to, you know, brag about it.
Hell yeah.
Just hella excited about the community.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Before we get all up into that, man, tell us about the young Yonex, man. You know what I mean? The young Carr before y'all was who you are today.
Shit, man. Yeah, that was wild. Wild child. I'm glad it all worked out, though, you know. Glad I'm still here.
You said you was born in Santa Cruz, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so I was born in Santa Cruz. I moved here when I was 3. Been here ever since. So 20-some years now. And then, yeah, man, you know, that's all I know, really. So it's home. Love it here.
You grew up right here, close by here, right?
Yeah, actually right down the street on Alma, right here, a couple streets down. And then before that, like off San Carlos. I mean, I moved in a couple little spots and shit, but yeah, for the most part, those are like the two most
Right here in the west side.
notable spots here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so like, when did the music really become official? Or when, you know what I'm saying? Tell us about the beginning, like the start of it.
So I got into rap. I mean, everybody loves music, right? Obviously. So I got into rapping myself, like doing it myself around like 15 years old. I went to juvie, and that's like the sport in there, you know? Like everybody's rapping, you know, it's nothing to do. So, you know, you just around fucking 80 rappers, fucking 30 rappers and shit every day and shit. So, you know, you start catting off, and then it's a free sport. You know, you don't cost nothing to do. You just do it. So, you know, if you like it, you can do it at any level, and it's enjoyable. You know, you don't have to need everything, but you could have everything and still do it. You know, so, yeah. So I was at like 15 years old. That's where I met Titus at too, Free Titus, and then yeah, just you know, it grew, and then you know, I realized I wasn't utilizing my life and any potential that I could have possibly discovered with myself. So it was like, you know, what options are you finna do? You know, you finna die, or go to jail, or get a job, or you know, I don't know, anything. But yeah, I chose rapping. So, and I started taking it serious around like 20, and then got fired. Well, I ended up getting a regular job, but I got fired from my job at like 24. Yeah, that's the last time I had a job. 24 years old, I was working at the car wash, and they fired me for talking back. Yeah.
Damn it.
I was feeling
Or
myself.
you was talking to
I was talking back.
boss?
It was one of them days. I was talking shit to everybody. So it started with the lady. She pulled up. You know, I told her she needed a wax. She told me she don't. And yeah, you do. Look at your car. You know, I'm not finna play with you. Yeah, I'm not playing with you, girl. You finna buy this wax, fucking ugly ass car.
Sound like young.
So she called, you know, had me call the boss over, you know, and you know I wasn't as blunt as I am right now about it, you know, but I was pretty. I guess I would say I was pretty disrespectful, obviously, because you know I lost my job, but. You know, I was just being a hard salesman, you know. So she called the boss over, and then she's like, "Tell him to shut up." And I looked at my boss like it was like, "Yeah, tell me to shut up." Like I gave him them eyes, you know, like nigga, I wish you would, nigga. And he's like, "You can just go home, Yonex. It's okay." And I'm like, "For sure, I'm out." So I dipped, and then you know, I get to like they're like, "Yeah, you just suspended for 2 weeks." All right, cool. A weekend, I get a letter from probation. So at this time, you know, I'm dealing with life, so I got probation and CPS and shit going on. So they hit me like, you know, you need to get a letter signed by your job. And I'm in suspension at the time, so I pulled up like, nigga, I need these papers signed. And I'm like, nigga, fuck you don't work here. Like, fuck you talk about, nigga, ain't nobody fired me. So we had a little standoff and shit, but they ended up signing the papers, and then
Hell yeah.
you know, I got some free child care for it, and then like a week later, I ended up going to jail for some other shit. So yeah, it's the story of my life, man. I've been out of jail for a long time, and we plan on keeping it that way. So I'm excited. Just got out of court this morning. Fuck the whole lease. It's lit. Take shit.
Take shit.
But yeah, man. Yeah, stay focused. So yeah, rap for me, I don't know, I rambled off, but yeah, for me, rap is just my job, my outlet, the soul fulfillment is what I like to do, and it keeps me out of trouble. And you know, when I was younger, I was very misguided in life, and you know that was a way I found an outlet out. Now, you know, I'm smart and I know how to use my brain and shit, and it's not my only outlet, you know, so I'm not even finna play like, you know. But I still love it. It's my shit. And, you know, I use it now. I say it's just like a resource. It's life. I do it for a living. But I would say it's like a big-ass commercial for everything else, too. You know, like the way the world's set up nowadays, it's good. It's like the face card for other avenues and opportunities that people wouldn't want to, you know, acknowledge me for, bless me with kind of stuff. So, you know, yeah, all that shit.
Nah, big props. You've been doing your thing for a minute now.
Oh, shit.
Take it out, man. Fuck it up. What's up, Carr? Tell us a little bit about you and your upbringing, bro.
Whew. Okay, so, you know, white guy. No, just kidding. Yeah, regular upbringing, man. I got my mom and my pops. You know, growing up, I had two brothers, one older, one younger.
You're from here, from San Jose?
I'm from about an hour south of Boston, Massachusetts. So a little town called New Bedford, real small. I grew up out that way for about 18 years, just a regular kid. on the softer side and out of trouble, my parents in school and suspension, all the extra stuff. And I never really had like an outlet like Jan's saying. And hip hop became an outlet for me in high school. Growing up, I did poetry, so I'd write them in my book or whatever. And then it just evolved into being over a beat. And growing up, I looked up to more East Coast artists. So like Nas, Biggie, Eminem, were a lot of the foundational artists that I started off with. J. Cole was another bigger artist. And then as I moved to the West, joined the military at 18, I moved across country. I've been up from San Diego to Chicago to Hawaii. I was stationed in Hawaii for 3 years. Then I deployed as well. So I went across to like Asia, Europe, Japan, those kind of places, which was super cool, really dope life experience. I was not meant for the military. Again, my outlet was rap, hip hop. I'm an artist. I'm kind of a head case. You can ask Jan. I be ditzy as hell sometimes. And I think a reason for that is my creativity and the reason of who I am. I'm not a very organized person when it comes to the other parts of life. So, but for me, the military was an opportunity to get out. A lot of my friends were working the same stuff, doing the same things that they've been doing. And going back home, a lot of my friends have evolved and made it there, but there's little opportunity where I'm from. So I was always on the hunt for more. Long story short, I get out of the military. I moved out here for a girl. So when that didn't work out, I fell back in love with the music. Fast forward 2021, I have my first album that I'm recording. I found out about Tank Shop through the Pokemon card. And I met Yonex over Instagram, and then I just keep coming back to the open mic. This album here, Cartoon Network, is my first ever album. And this is the one that got me started with music. It has 12 original songs. It was recorded over at Studio X in Oakland with Karina. Shout out Karina Music. And her and Zuko was the engineer for the project, and it was awesome. The experience was dope. And Yonex was the person that got me to put it onto a hard copy. So without Yonex, I really wouldn't have put the pieces together. As far as the music, I always had the passion for it, but Jan's pretty smart about how to make a return for you, and then to do it for the longevity. And the way he kind of stated it in the beginning was, if it's not making money for you, you're really going to run out of your passion. There's only so much work, because I was working 2 jobs to fund it and to do everything that I wanted to do for it. So until the music makes a return for you, it's going to hurt a lot more every time you're trying to do a new, put all this budget into a music video, but you have no reach, you have no out, so just following his footsteps. I helped with the open mic for the past year and a half as it ran. Me and Noah would host it. And then it just turned into every day I'd be with the box truck, going to all the events, still working my 9 to 5. I was in management at the time. I used to work over at Monarch Truck Rentals right across the street from the Tank Shop. So I just, and I think it got bad when I graffitied my car. I was trying to be a manager, but I'd pull up in like a graffiti whip. And then I don't think they liked that. I wasn't very like suit and tie professional. So I think that was the point where I realized the music and the art and the culture that had been provided was more important to me than faking the funk and pretending that I'm some kind of suit and tie guy, because I've been doing that for a while. I was in management. I've done a lot of different stuff. But for me, that's not who I am. I'm more of a very looser person, more on the creative side. So I got fired 6 months ago, and I haven't looked back since. Been making music a full-time career since, with the album sales in the parking lots and at the events, and just basically going wherever this guy goes. If you follow Jan, you'll make some money. He's a pretty smart guy. But it's been amazing, man. It's been an incredible journey. San Jose is my home away from home, in my opinion. Through Yonex, I've met everybody in San Jose damn near. It feels like I'm sure there's more people I need to meet. But the community as a whole is amazing. I think San Jose is one of the most, in my opinion, the best place to be in the Bay. Because I've been through Frisco, I've been through the East Bay. I used to live in Hayward, and those are all great places too. But for something about it, the community here in San Jose feels stronger, more united. I think with the recent tech boom, I think me and him observe a lot of the time that it's outsiders versus, the people that were born and raised here. But I'd say the people that are born and raised here have a pretty strong culture and a pretty strong knowledge of their neighborhood and their upbringing, a lot of strong roots to their foundation, which I highly respect and I admire about San Jose. I think that's one of my favorite parts about it, is the people are so united and willing to help. There's some issues that we all have, right? Every community's got its problems. But I'd say I love San Jose from the bottom of my heart, just like, Yonex would. With the tank shit movement, I think it's beyond just San Jose too. It's just Bay culture, and that unity through the music and through the self-expression and through the art, I think is much needed. And firsthand, I've just seen a lot of people have their lives affected by what he does and with the shop and everything like that, and myself included, to where it only made sense for me to just push this even harder and put it on as thick as possible for everybody else, because there's something magical when you say tank shit. It kind of like releases. energy into the air. It's like a spell.
Nah, man, both of y'all are really doing it. And this dude, man, with the master plan. So he ran out of them. Hey, yeah. So tell us what's going on with it. What's going on with the shop, man?
Shit, we threw it away, man. Fuck the shop. Tossed that bitch in the
Is it
trash.
open? Is it not open? Is it closing? Is it not? You messing with people's emotions over here, man.
Yeah, we be having shout out Purple Bike Kid, man. We had his party last weekend, but yeah, it closed. We closed the shop down. Shop's closed. My landlord sucks. We got a big old fucking funk going on, so you know we had to toss it out. We got the tank shit box truck and the box truck mafia, the whole fleet going crazy. So we're gonna be doing a lot more mobile shit. We've been networking a lot more, and through having the shop and stuff, we've been able to showcase and just, you know, show people the potential that we got. You know, so a lot of other businesses and people want us, you know, around, and we're gonna just network more and be everywhere with it and just expand the brand and not be so, stuck on one corner. We're gonna be on every corner all over the globe now, so it's about to be pretty crazy. A lot of good shit coming in the near future. Just gotta stay tuned. But yeah, man, shop, landlord, yeah.
Yeah, so what about these tours? Tell us a little bit about the tours. You were talking to me a little
We
bit.
gonna be everywhere, man. So yeah, just through having the shop, we've been networking a lot with a lot of other businesses and stuff. Everybody wants a little bit of tank shit in their life, you know. So for the most part, we just gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be out here, you know, slanging dick with the big boys and shit, you know.
Stupid. Yeah, we're gonna be everywhere, man. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we just gonna be all over the place. It's basically, you know, we gonna bring what we put together for ourselves. We gonna provide that same shit to the world now, you know. So like, if anybody watching this wants some tank shit in their life, you want to get, you know, you got a little business, not a little, you got a big business, you got a sick ass business somewhere. And you want some more seasonings, more spices and sauce and herbs and all that good stuff, man. We here, right here, you know. So we just want to. We're like artists, you know. It's like you want to put your twist. You want our twist on it. Let's get it, you know. So
Yeah, these dudes are like a mobile party, man.
yeah, you know, it's just another vibe hosted by the Tank Shop. So you know, now instead of you having to always come to our dope ass shit, you know, you could have your dope ass shit, and we'll just put our little stamp next to yours.
Bring that tank shit to you, right?
Yeah.
It's not delivery. It's tank shit. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun, man. We've worked with a lot of venues and a lot of people throughout having the shop. We've hosted a variety of events from rap showcases to birthday parties to all different types of events. So we're looking forward to sharing that across the Bay Area. We have a show in Santa Rosa coming up next month with Pat God over at I believe it's the Arlene Francis Center. Should be pretty cracking. Shout out Pat God for the event.
Yes, sir.
It'll be cool. So we'll pull the box truck up and you know, showcase what we got going. And every time we pull up to a city outside of San Jose, it's fun because we get to put on for San Jose. And I think we take it pretty serious as far as like, okay, we're in representation of like what all of us got going back home. So we always try to make sure we give it that extra oomph. And I think that's going to be the exciting part of the road is, you know, being home and at the shop has been fun. But it kind of also is stagnant as well with you know, you see the same people every day, so you're not always on that same alert. So I'm excited to see us jump back in the deep end of the pool because out there in the rest of the Bay Area is tough. Santa Rosa is hella far. So to be able to get that reach and bring these people to shed light on what we got going in San Jose, I think is the key to even getting us out of that bottom of the Bay situation.
Yeah, that's the whole other side of the Bay.
We got to make sure we're hitting.
So you guys are spreading thin, huh? You're going all the way out.
They don't even know what we got going over here. We got to pull up and let them know, you know? So, yeah, basically.
No, I mean, how else? I mean, that's a beautiful thing, first off, that y'all could bring a little piece of San Jose, the tank, anywhere with your box truck, you know what I mean? As to everybody having to be able to having the obligation to come all the way to San Jose if they're not by here, from here, you know, close by here. So, yeah, man, y'all keep it lit with that, you know what I mean? What about this last weekend? You guys were telling me something about the 420 party and all that.
Oh, there's a lot of shit this weekend. It's a long ass weekend. Where does it start?
It starts Friday.
Friday.
Shout out Purple Bike Kid, man.
Shout out Purple Bike Kid. We turned up for his birthday.
Over.
He's a 420 baby, so we couldn't celebrate on his birthday because it's 420. So we did his birthday on the 19th. That's Friday. Saturday's the 20th. That's 420. We were supposed to go, or we were planning on going to Frisco for a Hippie Hill, but
Canceled on.
We got distracted and rerouted, and just came to the conclusion that wasn't the type of timing. So my cousin was doing a 420 barbecue on the south side. Shout out Splash Kills. Shout out Tank City Zaw, Juan, all that good stuff. So he had a 420 barbecue, and then the homie BQ with Amlin, Culture Night Market had a pop-up. So we locked in with the pop-up for the box truck to stay busy, and then we got our little festivities on. And then and then we woke up the next day and got back to it again.
State Barber Expo.
Golden State Barber Expo. That shit was a blur.
Cracking.
That shit was fun. Powered by Hennessy and pizza. Yeah, that's how we survived for like a 12-hour shift.
Costco pizza too, that big one.
Yeah, a lot of grease. Turned up. The craziest part about that part was, so I'm at home at night, and I'm about to go to bed, and I look at this ring on my finger, and I'm like, oh shit, my grill's not in my mouth. Oh, fuck, where's my teeth at? I lost my teeth. Fuck, right? And I'm like panicking, and I'm like, I didn't have my case, so where'd I put them? I must have left them on the table at the fucking hotel. Oh, shit. So I'm blowing car up.
Bro, I got like 3 different calls. I finally pick up. Bruh, have you seen my teeth? Bruh, they're in your mouth, right? I'm thinking, tripping. No, he talking about his grill, right? So I'm like, no, I don't know where your grill's at. Anyway, go ahead, tell him, bro. What did you do? What did you do in the middle of the night, finding out your grill was gone?
So I, dug out through my pockets and looked around, and it wasn't nowhere to be found. So I figured it was still at the hotel. Hopefully, I only got one shot. I'm laying in bed having a panic attack. Like, man, oh hell no, bro. Like, I'll be damned if it's there right now and I lose it because I choose to wait till morning. Fuck that shit, I'm going. So I hopped in the car and I blasted off back to the DoubleTree where the event was at and shit, and ran upstairs and nigga, nope, it's not there. Fuck, right? And I'm like, damn, someone got me, and it's still like, there's little bits and pieces of trash around. So I'm like, all right, they didn't even come clean up yet. So like, man, then I'm like, I realized like it's too late for the lost and found because it's like the middle of the night. And then, so I'm like, all right, bro, we'll go back, in the morning and just, hopefully I just don't be the loser. And then I wake up in the morning and the shit's right there on my dresser, bro.
The tooth fairy came by.
The tooth fairy came by, bro. That shit was crazy.
Oh, man.
The craziest shit is like, how the fuck did it get right there? Like, who the fuck put the grill right there? Nigga, like, oh my God. I don't even remember going in my room until after I realized I lost it. So it's like, how'd I lose it upstairs? I ain't even been upstairs yet. Yeah, that shit was a trip, bro. Whatever. Shout out to Tooth Fairy. Shit was lit, man.
Yeah.
That shit was wild. Yeah, today I'm just like, I'm not even going to fuck around.
And then y'all had court today?
Yeah.
You had a full 4 days right there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Shit, we had the weekday too, do the fucking Monday through Friday shit. So it's like, that's just the weekend. The Friday.
Y'all 24/7.
Yeah, we just finished the weekend
Go.
part of the stretch, and now we're back on the weekday part of the stretch. But yeah, it's no day. This is the day off. Fucking court, lunch, and podcast. That's our day. That's our day off.
Pretty easy so far.
Yeah, it's the fucking relax. I'll probably get some more food after this and just
No more Costco pizza though, right?
No,
No,
bro,
that's
you
only
can't
for
eat much of that.
that's only
That's
for
in dire
like
emergencies. We
Costco
man,
pizza is the best for like festivals and shit because
Yeah.
you're not gonna.
Long
It
lasting.
doesn't smack enough to like actually finish the whole thing, so it just lasts
Right.
the whole time. Like every
not-
time you're hungry, you just. All right, yeah, let me get
long.
back to work, man. I ain't eating that shit. You know, then you get hungry again. Like that shit, bro. We've survived the fair. We did like 2 weeks straight at the
Costco
fair one
pizza
time, like
fair.
10 day
That was
run.
draining though. Yeah, that was like I
That
could
was
taste the pepperoni at
professionalism.
night, bro. That shit was.
Yeah, we literally sponsored by Costco Pizza, man. Fucking pizza survival mode. Pizza and alcohol is like the way you do it if you don't want to be a real drug addict, you know? Pizza and
Cheap.
drink will get you lit and you'll survive.
When we don't eat pizza, we try to eat local. I say Jan's hella picky. He's like one of those people you like.
Yeah, when we're not eating that garbage, we eating good shit.
He
We
the
trying to
only
be
person I ever
the ultra
seen.
hole in the wall
He'll be
spots.
super hungry, like 4 hours, 5 hours, no meal. He'll be like, wait, but do I want that though? And he'll think it through. But there's some good spots, man. I think we go to Sliders a lot.
Shout out Sliders.
Burgers go crazy, bro. Sliders goes crazy.
Which one
Like
y'all
burgers.
fuck with?
Over on the west.
No, I'm saying what
What
burgers
burger?
there because they have all
I-
kinds of different
I do
meat.
them all,
Simple.
but we keep it simple. When you can show them a picture of me and they'll get it ready. It's a 6-ounce beef with cheese. It's the basic burger. And don't do nothing too extra because I'm there like literally every other day, damn near. So, you know, I'll just keep it simple now. But yeah, I've done all the burgers damn near. I've done the bison burger, the ostrich burger, the elk burger.
Which one of those are the best out of the exotic meats? Whatever you call
I
it.
say the bison.
Bison.
Bison is just a beefier beef. Yeah, it's
Super
just
beef.
super beef, bro. You ever seen a fucking bison? Hell no, nigga. That shit's a, you know, like what the fuck that dude. Ooh, you know it'd be crazy a buffalo burger, nigga. Oh, we were talking about it earlier. I want to try a zebra burger and a giraffe burger. Yeah, I'm down. I'm a burger man.
Yeah.
Hey, you got? No, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You guys know? You know, because we talk about it. You know what burger? You know? Okay, so you know what? Like, what's that shit called?
What?
Ground beef.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
bruh,
the hot
sirloin?
dog. It's like the hot dog edition of the beef, right? So it's like the
Doo-doo.
it's the booty and the fucking wiener and shit. It's all that stuff, but you know,
Finding out what is in your food is like the
that
worst thing
shit's
ever.
hella fucking
You ever see one of those
funny.
documentaries and shit? They tell you about how they kill the cows and everything, and you just go on and keep eating. It's like, oh man,
It's all good. It's just man.
it's like when that dog commercial comes on in the yard. You're like shit, you know? It's like
No, luckily with the red meat I do get is with my cousin. He's a butcher and shit, so I got the plug.
okay, fresh cuts.
Shout out to Cuzzo Morrow. Yeah.
Shout out, that's sick.
Yeah, so I get fresh cuts from a nice spot, but yeah, everything else, you know, who knows, bro? That processed meat is a motherfucker.
Crazy.
Bro. You need to stay
What's in the
away from it.
McDonald's chicken nugget?
Nah,
bro?
man,
Somebody
you just
tell
stay
me.
away, bro.
We were talking about it too. Nobody eats ground beef straight.
Right, you never just have ground beef.
It's not
No way
like
you have a chicken.
yeah, like you just eat some chicken or eat some steak or like eat anything, you know. Like nobody just eats ground beef.
What, by itself?
Bro,
Yeah.
if someone came up with a bowl of ground beef and ate that, I'd trip.
like dog food.
I'd be like, "Are you okay?"
You ain't gonna put a tortilla with that or nothing?
Right, tortilla bare minimum.
As you see, you gotta add something. You gotta add some
Right.
cheese, add some tortilla, add some fucking
Like a
anything.
steak, you could just eat steak.
You gotta make nachos for it. You gotta make a burger for it. You gotta fucking.
Right.
You never had just a straight ground beef sandwich?
No. Well, I guess a sloppy Joe.
Nope. It's sauced up.
Fuck.
It's sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, tell me about like where has been like the most epic or like just next level parties that stand out that y'all been a part of or put together. What are the like top 3? You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all. I just I can't help but notice just looking on Instagram, but that's just one perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say,
Afro man.
yeah, Afro Man was
Acito.
lit. Afro Man, Acito.
Rico.
Yeah, all the tank shop shows. Any tank shop show,
cracking.
cracking,
Guaranteed.
guaranteed. It's It's
So memorable, I don't remember them. That's
yeah,
how
you
cracking
feel me? Like
they were hella
cracking. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
didn't make it, sorry guys, you guys
You
missed out. Definitely
out.
a lot of opportunity for a lot of people. It's pretty lit. But aside from all the tank shop shit, I would say cracking parties. I say the George Floyd protest was fucking yanking, bro. That was like a block party out here.
Where were y'all at?
Everywhere. So I started off with the protest marching, no justice, no peace. And
You kicked it off?
I didn't kick it off. I just heard about it. So I heard, I might have heard it on the radio or something. Like it was supposed, it was across America. Everybody's planning on protesting and shit. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I got to get home and grab my Pokemon cards so I can pass them out at the protest. So I'm driving through downtown, but I'm like, damn, I'm kind of hungry. So I pull over and get some food. And when I walk out the taqueria I'm in, the protest is marching towards me, and I'm like, fuck, I ain't got time. So I start, woo, no justice, no peace, fuck the police. And we going, we marching. And then at this time, I lived behind the tank shop. Before the tank shop existed, I lived behind there. So the truck's parked like right there, and we marching all through downtown. And the next thing you know, we beeline straight to the 101 freeway, which is like where the truck's parked at, right? The tank shop's right there and shit. So next thing you know, we march on the freeway. We standing there, all the streets blocked off. We're fucking sick, all on the TV. And I'm standing in the middle of the freeway, and I'm like, I'm finna grab the truck. So I run across the freeway, hop the little wall, run up the ramp, nigga hop in the box truck, bend the corner. And everybody blocking all the streets off. Everybody's like, fuck traffic. They see the box truck. They're like, take shit, come on, yeah. And then, yeah, that shit was cracking. So it started right there with the march and the protest and shit. And then, but like towards the end of the night when all the protesters go home and it's just all the leftovers stuck downtown and shit, that's the part I'm talking about. Like that shit was a party. That shit was pretty cracking. Probably, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, last year's 420 was pretty cracking. Last year's 420 in Frisco was pretty.
Call that a sick work twice and then quit. That's how lit 420 was last year.
Yeah, his rap career started with that shit for real. Like he started kicking it last year for real. Like he called in 2 days of work sick on 420, then quit, and then was like, "Yep, I'm kicking it. I'm here, yawn. I don't want no
Life
days
changer.
off."
So what was
It was
that?
hella fun.
Hippie Hill?
Hippie Hill. It was like a big
yeah.
old block party. We had all the box trucks out. Emergency Cuts from Oakland popped out. Shout out Emergency Cuts.
How many box trucks y'all deep was?
It was 4 trucks deep at the.
Yeah, it was like 4 trucks out there.
It was deep.
It was
right by Amoeba, cracking it off.
Yeah, so it was me, Riders Bench, shout out Riders Bench, Freeway Flacco, shout out Westside Hot Wheels, and Emergency Cut. So we had the sick ass collectible Hot Wheels, we had the art supplies, we had the snacks, and the haircuts. And the Emergency Cuts got stupid slap. So his shit was he's basically like a giant boombox. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
That shit was cool.
yeah, that was a good one. There's been some good ones. I'd say, as I'm crossing through my memory, I would say the box truck shit's always, it's basically anything that's going on, man. It's either the shop got a stupid cracking event or the box truck got a stupid cracking something. Box truck, it's a lot of like unofficial events, but they be lit.
If you're at the box truck, it'll be like a Tuesday. I remember we met this one lady one time over at, what were we at? Easter Safeway. And she bought the mixtape, whatever. She pulls up. She's like, I got the bottle in the car.
Oh yeah, it's like 1 o'clock.
She's
on
she gave
lunch
us
break.
hella free food. She works at some restaurant, give us like big rice plates and everything. And
Hella
all right,
love.
see y'all never. Okay. Shout out. I can't remember her name, but shout out the lady on Easter Safeway, man.
Shout out
Pouring
the
up
lady.
shots and gave us the plate. Hella hungry. I had hella munchies.
Yeah, if you watching this, if anybody's watching this and you want to show us love, man, just
Pull
if
up
you
to
don't
the
want to
box.
talk and spend no money on us, it's fine. You can just feed us. You can just drop off a plate.
Yeah.
We're always working. We're always
hungry.
Look
at 'em.
Just yeah, you don't even gotta ask, bro. Just
provide.
yeah, just go out your way.
Provide back.
Yeah.
It'll come back.
If you enjoy us, make sure we don't starve to death.
Yeah. I'd say people give you a beer before they give you a plate.
Yeah.
Quickly. So that's
Look
the
at
one.
me, man. I'm starving to death. Fucking
Straight
skinny,
up.
dog.
No, if you don't know, these dudes been before the tank shop. There was the tank shit with the tank trucks, right? Or what'd you call it? The box trucks, right?
Mafia.
You know what I mean? They'd be pulling up spot to block and keeping it lit,
It's like a fucking ice cream man, but cooler.
right?
Yeah.
Tell them about the exotic, all them exotic snacks you be selling.
Yeah, so so basically for my box truck, right? We basically service the rap star lifestyle to the community. So only the dopest of the lit shit, So like for like the food category, we got exotic chips and sodas. Like we don't eat no regular nothing. Everything gotta be fucking fire and fancy and like what is that, So we got all types of crazy shit. You gonna get some snacks you ain't never seen. Right now, the new craze right now that everybody's tripping on is we got what's that shit called? Like lemon braised chicken feet or some shit.
Oh yeah, hot and sour chicken feet.
Hot sour chicken feet. Hot sour
It
chicken
don't taste
feet.
like feet though.
It's
It's
just
more like
smack.
a chicken,
It's like sweet sour chicken.
They didn't
We got
figure out how
like
to
pork
put the
belly.
foot.
You're like, what the fuck is a pork belly?
hella
Like
good.
it's like ribs,
It's like a KBBQ.
Yeah,
It's a little, got grilled squid.
little slices. Yeah,
Oh, I'm thinking about the flavors now. Roasted garlic oyster probably top one right there.
yeah, so like weird shit. It's basically like brands you recognize. So like my go-tos for the most part is like Cheetos, Doritos, Lay's. Shit you recognize: Coca-Cola, Fanta, Crush, Sunkist type shit, and then Minute Maids and stuff. And then but flavors we don't get in America. Shit we're not used to seeing out here. So it's not no boring shit. Aside from the snack section and shit, we got our merch, the Tank Shit merch, boom bow, blah. And then we got we had a lot of like hype clothing and streetwear, and vintage and shit like that. So that's what we were pretty popping for over the past couple of years too. We got a crazy ass collection of like shit you just can't find, and you have to be able to get it through us. It's basically we brought Instagram back to real life, but we slowed down on that momentarily right now. While everything's going on as far as the shop closure and all the fucking other shit in life, so it's mainly just our merch and the snacks and shit right now, and the vibes, but. Eventually, the collection's coming back. It's gonna be fucking sick. It's gonna be like a museum in there again. So we still got some cool shit though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've pulled up on a few occasions, and you can't help but see the truck from a mile away. So best believe when they're out there, they're slinging all these kind of exotic chips and drinks and shirts and merchandise. You know what I mean? That's where I got this off you last time. What was it in Japantown? What was going on that day?
408 day.
Oh, that was 408 day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Right.
Shout out homegirl Haley. It was San Jose day.
Y'all was 3 deep that day.
Yeah. So it was the Box Truck Mafia was there. Box trucks everywhere. We always with the Mafia. You always see them close. If you see one box truck, there's a couple box trucks.
There's more coming. Huh?
There's more coming. Yeah, it's like the craziest, coolest shit ever, bro. It's like, yeah,
You got to see it to believe it.
you gotta see it, man.
Because it doesn't make sense. Because you watch Jan just sit there in his truck in a parking lot all day. People just come up and get stuff all day long. Chips, sodas, merch. And yeah, it's just, we have a good time, man. We bring the culture to the people. And yeah, like he said, it's just always lit. Even on these Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
Even in the rain.
Even in the rain, sun or shine, whatever.
Even in the rain, boy.
It'd be
Yeah, we had a cypher in
cracking.
the rain on Tully. Shout out to homies that was with us just freestyling. We freestyle. We just kick it, express ourselves, and have fun, man.
You guys perform almost every time, or what?
Life's a performance.
Yeah.
I'm just every day is a show. That's what we've learned. Even when you're not doing this straight on stage with the microphone shit, like for the majority of what we got going and shit, it's just you're performing 24/7. Just you stay in that zone and
Just keep it rolling, huh?
just keep it rolling. Yeah, you're selling the visual appeal regardless. So there's no off. unless you're in the house hiding.
In the house hiding for sure.
Yeah, you don't want to be
Little bubble bath.
you don't want to be everything that you said you wanted to be.
You feel me?
All comfy. Yeah.
What I learned, bro, with the music, doing music and attaching your identity to what you do 24/7 is, yeah, you might need a bubble bath. You might, bro. I had a day the other day. I was just frustrated. I went all the way back home. I took a shit. I showered and I ate a little bit of food and went back outside. Restarted the whole day. Had to. Sometimes, it's 24/7, you know, but I think the reward from being 24/7 you is you get to fill your soul every day with what you're doing and knowing that what you're doing is what your heart wants you to do, you know?
Hell yeah.
So I think that's the cool part.
I think the craziest shit is how
Ugly you are?
Yeah, that's you taking my jokes. No, I was gonna say, yeah, see, you threw me off, dog. You know I got short attention span.
My fault. He was about to get
I was about to get hella deep. I got it. So you know how like when you're not doing what you want to do, right? You're like, damn, bro, I just want to do this. I would do this all day, every day, right? And then like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like once you start having to do it all day, every day, you're like, fuck, dog. You ever got tired of being yourself? Like, god damn, nigga. You know, like that's where I'm at in life now. I'm tired of being myself. I want to
vacation from your vacation,
bro. Like I'm down to get a regular job just to be fucking who? You know, like the new guy again. Like, bro, that shit is crazy. Yeah, just for like the peace of mind of like, yeah. Sometimes I'd be like, man, I just want to be a fucking DoorDasher right now. Like, you know, I just want to be a fucking babysitter or something. Like, man, anything. But yeah, I bet you as soon as I become a babysitter, I'm like, fuck, I want to be a rapper. Stay focused, man.
Start
Stay focused. You better appreciate what you got. That's what I've been learning in life. Appreciate what you got, no matter what you got, because it could always be worse.
Well, these young gentlemen right here are a prime example of men that have followed their passion and they're making something of it. And once again, I give y'all your props. And I wish y'all the very best in everything that you're doing because it's beautiful, you know, taking, you know, this tank shit, you know, from, you know, statewide, however you want to say it, global. There you go.
Global.
There you
Global.
go. I was
Is
thinking,
it postal? Is postal one of those words? We're going postal.
going everywhere.
Postal's crazy, huh?
Oh, I think postal might be global. That sounds
It's the same shit.
right. Potato.
We need to go universal.
There you go. See?
Really
Tokyo.
No, Tokyo's global.
No, he's talking about
universal.
He's talking about, you know,
Get
what
with
I
the
mean?
Martians and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You talking
We gotta send some
planetary.
Pokemon cards to the other
I'm
planet.
talking about Mars and shit.
I think if we could get a tank shit on the moon, that's all we really needed anyway.
I think that's possible with a laser pointer.
Stay tuned.
I think we could do that.
Tank shit on the moon coming soon.
Tank shit
I'm
on
going
the
to say
fucking
2026.
Tank shit
We'll have a tank shot on the moon
coming
2026.
soon.
Probably sooner than that if we stay focused on it. Actually, we're gonna have to say a little later because we might not get to focusing on this until
This might
later.
be a back burner.
We might just be talking.
2030.
I was gonna say 2032. Hey, once someone reminds us and we got some free time.
Astronauts tap in.
Astronauts, there was astronauts like, bro, I got you. We'll get back on this job.
It's not Lance. Who's
Neil.
Neil. My bad, Neil. Neil, if you're watching this, buddy.
Bro,
up.
E.T. Wait, who said he was an alien? Someone said they were an alien the other day.
Who did that?
It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't
man.
even matter.
What was the Rengekyo?
Oh, bruh. Hey, do you have time for a quick story? This is a good one.
No,
Bro.
bring it,
This is
bring
a
it.
prime example of anything can happen in a parking lot. So we've been going to the East Bay a lot. And what we do is we post up, like I said, in parking lots. And we literally harass people about mixtapes. That's how we make our money.
So, bro, a couple mixtapes.
We do it a lot cooler than that, but you know, we just to keep it simple. But so this gentleman walks by the truck and talks to Jan. I don't see it happen. I'm in the parking lot talking to people, and I go back to the truck and Jan's reading something about true Buddhism. Da, da, da. I'm like, first of all, Jan's reading. So what the hell's going on? He's not making money. He's reading a pamphlet. So I go, what happened? He meets this monk. Go ahead, tell him about this rock star monk, because his explanation of it's what messed me up.
So this dude, I'm like, bro, I just met this guy, bro. He's fucking rock star OG dude. Fucking says fucking Buddha. I don't know how to say the word though, so you gotta say it.
Oh, the chant?
Yeah.
So he had us do this chant. It goes, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
So he told me, so he hops out the whip. He's like, fucking no, man, don't ring it, go. He's like, fucking this shit, man. You gotta learn this shit, dog. This shit. I'm fucking 70 years old. I'm fucking banging bitches. I got a fucking Ferrari.
Swear to God.
I got fucking woo,
Okay.
woo, woo. Bitches suck my dick. Woo, woo, woo. Crazy. I'm like, oh, yeah, nigga.
Hold on, this is an Asian
Like,
dude?
No.
No, this is an old white dude.
all white man.
dude.
Fucking rock
Like an
star.
Alice in Chains.
Fucking play the drums and
What
fuck
part of the East
bitches.
Bay? What part of East Bay we y'all at?
We
We
in
in
San
San
Leandro.
Leandro.
Okay, San
We're in the
Leandro.
East Bay. Like
Cracking.
Yeah, it's fucking lit, right? I'm like, and I feel his energy.
Renge
He's like, bro, you gotta learn this shit.
Say that
dog.
shit.
I'll be right back. I'm about to go to the bank. I gotta go handle some shit. So I'm like, for sure, dog. Sounds good to me. All right, read this little pamphlet. Wait for this dude to come out the bank. Easy. And he seems pretty interesting. He didn't buy nothing when he came out the bank.
At all. But hey,
Very
what he
unfortunate.
failed to buy, he left us with gems because we read
left
the
us with all the
pamphlet. So we,
gems.
we both read the pamphlet.
got all
he comes
into
back
it.
out and he's like, "Did you read that?" And we're like, "We're halfway through." And he looks disappointed. He's like, "Oh, well, I'll let y'all read that, but just remember this part." And then he does the chant with us. Then he's going in. Yeah, my wife's hella rich. I do what I want, man. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. So I might be becoming Buddhist soon, guys. Stay tuned. That was like the biggest sales pitch ever, bro. The Jehovah's Witness not doing enough. The Mormons, y'all not doing
You
enough.
need to be more turned.
This guy was turned. I'm
Sell
telling-
us on the excitement.
He starts opening his car, showing us these expensive drums and all this stuff. He's like, "Yeah, man, I just go play shows and now I'm your whole Renge
You
Kyo."
fucking see me.
And we did get an invite to the temple, which I think we missed. So if he's watching this, we're sorry we didn't make it to the temple.
No, I got
man.
his number.
Perfect. Let him know. We're on our way.
Even the Buddhist pamphlet says you're most likely not going to be into this, but it's going to be planting a seed.
Yeah,
and one
it'll
day
work.
you might think about it later. And look, we've been talking about it since. We didn't jump on it, and they even said in the pamphlet, "You ain't gonna jump on this shit." But just read it.
Just make sure.
It was the craziest shit. It was like they know better than like they're not even trying to sell you for real. They're just like, I just want to say my piece. And then you read it, and you'll be like, damn, now I kind of see your piece. Yeah, so
That's a good life takeaway too. Don't try to push stuff down people.
yeah.
Sometimes you got to just suggest it or be a rock star and yell it at somebody because that was the craziest guy I ever met. He was so
Just shared
gung-ho.
his experience.
Shared his experience, but it's like, I guess it's like when someone talks to you with that kind of conviction of like, bruh,
You fucking see me.
this shit changed my life.
He
Like
sold
not
it
on
up.
some like,
He sold
you
that
know,
shit.
like, oh, I kind of like, no, dog, no, I'm your old, I ain't gonna go. Like really into that shit. Bro.
Right, like you see me, you know I'm not no fucking born Buddhist. This shit woke my game up. You know, he might not even be Buddhist, honestly.
Mind you, we met this guy at a parking lot.
He didn't say he was Buddhist. He just had the chant down. And he said
And a
that's
pamphlet.
just like magic. You know?
Like hope, cause it's like, I don't know, wizardry.
yeah, he's like, yeah, basically that's what he was saying. This shit's like wizardry. You know, you gotta fucking chant that shit every day. I don't know how to say it yet. I'm still practicing, but
Coming soon.
coming soon. I'm trying to get that shit down. Fucking every morning, a little 5 minutes of that shit.
That guy was a nut.
Yeah.
Not a nut in the crazy way. Just his energy was ecstatic, and we meet people like that all the time. It's so funny.
But
I think being around a lot of people teaches you about people too. A lot of people are a lot like everyone's really alike in a lot of ways and in other ways too. So I like meeting new people. It's my favorite thing to do. I used to get in trouble for talking in class and everything. So being able to just run up on people all day and meet them and you hear their stories. Some of it's actually pretty beyond the, laughing of it is pretty cool. Someone will tell you about some crazy event or some tragic event and it'll or something like that along those lines. It'll just have you kind of restructure your mind about like how easy we have it or, and you'll just, from the good to the bad to the ugly is cool. So yeah. I think the one thing I don't like is Teslas. I think they're whack. Teslas are the end of humanity. No, I'm just playing, but yeah, no, it's pretty cool. We meet a lot of different folks and we have a good time doing it.
Oh, it sounds beautiful.
love
man.
doing it. Shout out all the fans and friends and
Everybody, man.
people.
There's people that'll come up to me like, I met you at a gas station. You're sick. And I'm like, dope. Like, that's just dope. And I go to a lot of them, so I always know where we met. But just knowing that I had some kind of impact on somebody that the next time they see me, they feel some type of way is pretty cool. I hope to keep doing that. I think that's I think getting to know your neighbors is super sick. Like, through the mixtape sales and through the conversation, it's like growing up in my generation, I'm 26, so I was exposed to a lot of technology, a lot of social media. And I think it degraded my brain a lot as far as like how to be a human being, bro. People are so scared to go to a party without having someone go to the door and come get them, and like everyone's just really weird about meeting strangers. And I think the more that it's pushed on you like that, the more we're gonna separate as people, because we're not willing to meet everybody unless it's through work or Tinder or whatever. You know, it's done.
Right.
So work
I think
That's good that you took the initiative and that you realized that.
it's terrible. I
Right.
see it. So being on the other side and learning how to be a normal person, and then you go back into society and you talk to people and they're shaking to even have a conversation with somebody that they don't know. It's like, relax. Like, first of all, nobody says hello before they rob you, so just chill out, bro. It's not that serious, you know.
Nobody introduces themselves.
Right, hello, my name is, right. You know what I mean? So I think
Hello.
I think it's
Would you like to check out my music?
It's like if we could. This guy.
Sorry, guys.
Don't bring this guy in an airport or a courtroom or nothing. You got the volume all the way up.
That was you today.
That was me today. I have my volume up. Or church. Man, I'm a church ringer. But yeah, man, meeting all these people is sick. And it reminds us that we got to talk to people. Talk to people. Talk to the person right next to you. You might meet a friend. I've met so many people through just talking to them about music that's what makes me even love music even more, is the connections that are made along the way. Is super dope. And then you got people like yourself that just started this podcast that have known Jan forever, and now it comes full circle. We all share a table, and everyone gets to enjoy what they do. And I think the one thing I would like to see with San Jose more too is like that connection of like, let's build each other up, because we look at like all these other places with the music, they're building each other up. Yeah, there's funk, there's this, there's that, but we can't go against our own. We got to put on for ourselves so we can even get to a level where we're accepted. You know, I think the Bay Area music culture is hecka put below LA and all this other stuff, and it's not for our own fault. It's just the way the world's going right now. So we have to fight against like a bigger force that I think would be sick, because the Bay Area is hella talented, man. Through the open mic, hella talented people out here. San Jose, stupid amounts of talent.
There's hella talent right here. And, you know, just for example, you know, half of the guests that I've had on, you know what I mean? They're extremely talented. So I'm going to do a cypher here pretty soon. I was just telling you about that earlier, you know. So, you know, you guys are welcome to come in and tear it up. Yeah, that's probably in the making. You know, in the next couple months, we're going to do something tight right here at Pacific Vibe Studios. It's going to be lit, you know. But yeah, besides all that, man, to tell these people where they can get a hold of you, you know, tell them your handle and all that.
My name is Yonex Jones, YONEX JONES, and you can find me anywhere by searching that name, and then or tankshit.com, tankshit TANKSHIT.com. Yeah, pretty basic, man. You know, I've been doing it a long time, and it got it down to where you don't got to have 40 different names. You know, it's just Yonex Jones and Tank Shit.
And it's your boy Carr, ItsYaBoy Carr with 2 R's like Derek, but I don't fumble. You can find me on tankshit.com as well and keep up to date with things of that nature, parties, pop-ups, events, and shows. Man, shout out to Yonex for even letting me be a part of this. Shout out to Writers Bench. Shout out to Freeway Flacco. Shout out to everybody that makes Tank Shit keep going. And thank you again to Pacific Vibe Studios for having us, man. I'm super stoked to be here and had an opportunity to tell you a little bit more about what we got going. Shops closed, Tank Shit's forever. So stay tuned, man. We going all over the place in this crazy ass weather.
You heard him, man. This Tank Shit going global. That's Yonex, homeboy Carr, right here at Pacific Vibe Studios, Panama Steve. Y'all be cool until next time.
What?